up, guys? Welcome back to the Wisdom Channel. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I want to apologize to you guys for my voice. I'm a little stuffy here, but I'm going to try to get through this video. Once again, like I said on my previous video, hope you guys are having a great weekend, and it's starting off great, and you guys got great plans. So, with that being said, this video is a response to a comment that was left on a video that I did to men, telling men don't get in their feelings with a woman, becoming neurotic and things like that. And basically, this is saying, this young lady was commenting, saying that a woman shouldn't pursue a man because that is what she was taught. That's what she was always taught. And that if a woman pursues a man in any way, shape, or form, she looks desperate and it turns a man off. Now, I'm going to try and answer this really quick, because what I was saying in that previous video, you guys can look it up, is that when you become, as a man, when you become neurotic and continue to blow a woman's phone up, all up under her, questioning her, asking what she's doing, all of these things like that, getting in that state, it's a very feminine state. And I say that to say that you're not being in your masculine, you're not being solid, you're not being that man who women are looking for. A woman's looking for a man, not some needy little, as they always say. So with her question at the end, she said that she's confused, that she was always taught to pursue a man. She was always taught that a man is supposed to pursue her, and that's the way things are, because that is the natural order of things. And it's absolutely not the natural order of things, at least not initially. If you notice, if you look at the way things are as far as pursuit goes, a lot of women, for the most part, and regardless of what they say, you'll have guys hitting on you all day. You'll have guys trying to get your number, trying to holler at you, trying to talk to you. And you have tests in your own personal way to weed out the guys who are worth your time and who aren't worth your time. A lot of times, you'll give out your number, not even, just to give it out. But you'll weed it out by those guys who are pursuing, but you may consider it over-pursuing, and who are just always trying to get at you, always trying to talk to you, basically in this constant pursuit, and it's bothering you. It's like somebody constantly pulling at you, poking at you. And you get tired of it, but you seem to be more attractive to that guy who's cool, calm, laid back, who's really indifferent towards you, and you really don't know how he really feels about you. You're like, well, I'm so used to these other guys that are pursuing me. Why isn't this guy pursuing me? And it's the same thing when you look at all of your relationships in the past. What type of guys are you normally drawn to? Are you drawn to the guy who's constantly calling you, texting you, always available to you? Are you more attracted to the guy who's basically doing his own thing? He makes time for you when he can, and he's not always blowing your phone up and texting you. Some people like to say the whole thing about women like bad boys and stuff like that because of that reason. They always say the bad boy, quote unquote, has multiple women. He doesn't really have time. He's always doing his thing. Some people will call him the alpha male, so to speak. He has his choice of women. He's not really pressed over you, and he's not smothering you. That same thing that's repeated over and over. You feel free when you're with him and when you're not with him. You don't feel like you're being smothered or basically controlled. Now, you guys will say, a lot of women, which I've made videos in the past, you'll say, well, this is manipulation, that these guys use. Women use manipulation tactics, and as well as men do also. But what you need to realize, and I always quote it a lot, Corey Wayne says this, is that once you get to that point where a man is just basically pursuing you over pursuing you and you feel like you're losing your freedom and you feel like this guy is a pest, he's bothering you, you start to lose attraction for that guy. And a lot of you women don't even realize it. I mean, you realize it, but you don't know the reason why. You're just like, he's this guy. Can he stop? Can he give me a chance to breathe? Let me, he's attractive, but it's something about him that just turns me off. And sometimes you don't even know. And a lot of times it's what I'm explaining is that he's in constant pursuit as opposed to vice versa. Women, regardless of what they say, they like a challenge. And that goes as far as why there are women who share men, why there are mistresses, why there are side chicks, why some women are comfortable being side chicks in the mistress. Because that man isn't always available. That man is indifferent a lot of times, except when he's with you. He's making you feel electric. He's making you feel like a woman when he's with you. But he's not smothering you with this. And the thing about it is, if this man is all up under you every day, talking to you constantly throughout the day, you really wouldn't like that. You say you want that, but you wouldn't. Scarcity creates value, and that's repeated over and over. The stock market, relationships, love, all of that. Scarcity creates value. So this is what you need to understand. In the beginning, which is what it is, men pursue women. Women will pursue a woman up until the point where she feels like she's safe, she's comfortable, and she's communicating. And then that's when, I don't want to say the power shift, but it changes over. So once she realizes that it's really her choice at the end of the day, and that she's coming to the man at this point, and when she's coming to the man, it's really her choice, and the man's really not forcing anything. Anything more, and Corey Wayne talks about this a lot of times, anything more than 30% of, when we're talking about a percentage-wise as far as pursuing a woman, any more than 30% that a man is doing, he's going in the danger zone. 30 to 50%. People will say half and half, but 30 to 50%, anything more than that, a woman is probably, for the most part, is going to start losing her attraction, her feeling for you, because you're just too abundant. You're just too available. And sometimes, like I said, you can't describe it as a woman, but you feel it. So you can say this all day. Well, I want a man to do this. I want a man to do that. What you say and what you emotionally react to are two different things. And this is sure as it's sunny outside right now. That's how it is. And you'll see this a lot of times. The internet, social media, the media in general will try and influence you to believe a certain thing, but what your emotions respond to is something different. Just how you can fall for someone that is really no good for you, but at the end of the day, that's what you're attracted to. So I hope that this answers this young lady's question who was like, I'm confused, because I feel, and a lot of women will say this, a man should be pursuing me. A man should be pursuing me at all times, blah, 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 and all this. So don't take my word for it. Examine your dating history, your past, how many phone numbers you got in your call log, who do you really place high value in as far as the men that you have dated and the men who are trying to court you, how you weed out and what's your weeding out process. So this is something I would like you ladies to really think about. Because you, at the end of the day, you want a man. You don't want a feminine man. You don't want a needy man. So that's really, I hope this answers her question and some other questions. Because I had another young lady on another video was like, she wants this guy to chase her, but he's not chasing her. But by virtue of her leaving that comment, she still wants this guy. And even so, like, I've had email, I was conversing with her via email, and she really wants this guy back, but she wants him to pursue her, but she really wants him because he's not pursuing her. She's pursuing him. She's contacting him every day. So this is just proof, and it's just like what you think you want and what I already said it. So I hope you guys get where I'm coming from with this. So with that being said, I hope you guys, like the video. If you feel like it's been of any benefit to you, feel free to leave a donation. The links is in the description for whatever value you think this video has been to you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you want to book a one-on-one with yours truly about anything financial, relationship-wise, coaching session, whatever, feel free to hit me up. Link is in the description. Check out my website. Check out my products. Check out all of these great things. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. So peace be upon you all, and the mercy and blessings of the Almighty. And I'll catch you guys on the next live stream or chat. I'm out. Peace.